Hey everybody, this is me, Daniel Hutchins, and today we're talking about another article from our friend Screen Rant, because Screen Rant has some really great information for you guys. So today, from Screen Rant, we're talking about Suicide Squad. Yep, so the Suicide Squad has exposed a disturbing truth about superheroes. Now, a member of Suicide Squad has called out superhero teams like the Justice League for the unwillingness to accept certain metahumans. Okay. Warning, there are some spoilers from Suicide Squad Get Joker number 2. Okay. So comic book superheroes are easy to look up to as they're saving the day. But the Suicide Squad has exposed a huge prejudice to these do-gooders tend to hold. Unfortunately, teams like the Justice League are fairly selective about who gets to fight along them, judging others based on much more morality and selflessness, in addition to being cruel. Alright, so one of Task Force X's newest members also pointed out how this exclusivity can have the adverse effect of pushing would-be heroes into life of villainy. Okay, so the 3-issue miniseries of the Suicide Squad, Get Joker, follows a new batch of Task Force X initiates on a mission to eliminate the Clown Prince of Crime. Now, with Red Hood taking the lead, this team begins to follow the Joker's trail, but the infamous Batman Rogue continuously stays a few steps ahead of his pursuers. Now, by the end of this issue, of course, the first one, in fact, he gets his hands on Amanda Waller's Dead Note box and immediately decides to test it out on the squad's resident, Pyromaniac Firefly. Now, as an arsonist gets incinerated from the inside out, all the rest of the group can do is look in horror and hope they can avoid the similar fate. Okay. Now, related to this article, Suicide Squad comics reveal how dead movie characters can return. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about someone else. So the hunt for the Joker continues, with the Red Hood searching for a way to remove the explosive implants inside his team. While he's doing this, many of his teammates are simply trying to get off their minds, off the dire situation. This includes Meow Meow, who decides to spend her time eating ants she finds outside. Now, normally sporting a mask that conceals the bottom half of her face, though this young woman uncovers her monstrous mouth, which features a long tongue and multiple tendrils on the side, only to be spotted by the Silver Banshee. Okay. So, initially being embarrassed that she's been seen, Meow Meow puts her mask back on, but Silver Banshee decides to start a conversation to get to know her associate a little better. Okay, so after discussing some of these acts that got him added to the squad in the first place, Meow Meow unmasks once again and ponders, I wonder, Banshee, given different circumstances, if I could have been a hero. Caught off guard by her young ally's remark, Silver Banshee responds, I'm not. I don't think so. It's a simple answer, but it shows that Silver Banshee understands that Meow Meow's gross powers would never allowed her to be accepted into the superhero community, even in a different life. Okay, so sadly this interaction rings true and holds true with both in-world and meta ideas of heroism in comics. As the general rule, superheroes are fairly good-looking with humanoid appearances. Meanwhile, those with grotesque and inhuman features are often deemed as monsters, and are forced to act as villains for the true heroes to defeat. Now, of course, there are exceptions to this rule, with heroes like Swamp Thing and Jonah Hex fighting for good despite their looks. Most of the time, though, giving a comic book character a disgusting appearance or ability means that they will likely be seen as an antagonist, meaning that Meow Meow is condemned to only be seen as a villain, in a way that she can't actually escape. Okay, so recently Lobo called out on this behavior in Justice League's last ride and before, claiming that DC's premier team prioritized on the well-being of humans and humanoids, leaving all the other uggos throughout the galaxy to fend for themselves. When combined with Silver Banshee's comment, it seemed that the Justice League is definitely prejudiced in a way that many villains notice. Hopefully, DC's heroes will see the error in their ways and begin to adopt more accepting mindsets. If they don't, the Suicide Squad will likely take them under their wing. So there you go, guys. That is just a little bit of some information regarding with the exposing truth about the Justice League. If you guys like this content, please hit that thumbs up button. Let me know and have a wonderful day. Bye.